Hello, leaders, and welcome to Run to Your Leadership Challenges, the daily show that helps you leverage conflict in positive ways in every area of your life. So today, I want to continue our talk about leading telecommuters and remote workers, and this equally applies to everybody in your office. So far this week, we've discussed isolation, distractions, and team cohesiveness, and today kind of ties into all of these just a bit. So let's talk about building relationships. You know, the most common complaint that I hear from team members is that their leader just doesn't know or just doesn't care about them. And man, that just breaks my heart because I've been there and know exactly what it feels like when your leader just doesn't care about you. Chances are you've been there too. And hopefully, if you've been there, you've learned from that bad experience and you're just not making that same mistake. However, when we are talking about remote team members and telecommuters, well, it can be a whole different ballgame because you're just not seeing them as often. With that in mind, you need to capitalize on every opportunity you have, whether it's once a week or once every couple weeks, whether it's online during a Zoom or Skype call, or whether it's in person. You really need to make the extra effort in connecting with them and getting to know what their interests are. And I know you've heard me say this before, but it's worth repeating every day as far as I'm concerned. And that is, you better know their name. And you better be able to pronounce it correctly. Man, I'm just not sure there's anything more evident in sending a message that you don't care about your people than not remembering their name or not being able to pronounce their name. It simply shouts out that you just don't care about them because, let's face it, your name is the sweetest thing that you're going to hear on any given day, whether you want to admit it or not. And the same thing goes for your people. So today's challenge is simple. Get to know at least one new thing about every one of your remote team members, telecommuters, and your team members right there in your office. Now, this could be as simple as a favorite color, a favorite place to eat out, favorite hobby, or just whatever. Just show an interest in them and learn one new thing. And remember, learning new things start with you. You need to share your one thing with them first. Be vulnerable, have fun with this, open up to them, and then take an interest in them. Building relationships takes work. And I believe that building relationships can have the greatest return on any investment that you're going to make. So, what are you waiting for? Hey, today I want to give a special shout out to all my listeners down under in Australia and New Zealand. Man, you are all really tuning in and making it happen because you make up about 20% of my listeners. So, thank you all for listening. And by the way, if you need some training down under, man, I'd love to come down and visit y'all. So let's make it happen. I hope everyone has a great rest of your day. Until tomorrow, run to your challenges.